to inspire our generation to aspire for greater heights. And she's a beautiful young lady who is doing well for herself, and also an inspiration to others. And there is something that she would love to share with the world today. And I know by the end of this great convo, you're going to have something probably to give you that edge to start that thing that you've been dreaming about, or to make that move. Her name is Sophia Akuminyi. Yes, and she's up in the building. Sophia, I know that you're talking to Air 200 minutes.
Merci. I was at Togo, very
Sophia.
Yeah, Mr.Bonez.
Let's talk about growing up, and a bit about how you've been all these years before nursing and everything. So, how was growing up for Sophia like? Net to say.
It has been tough. Like from the age of 14 to the age of 18, it was really tough because I believe life is up and downs. So when it got to a time the family had gone down, you have to thrive and survive. So I started working at a younger age, a tender age. Like I could go with my mom as at baby, and I'll be carrying stuff to sell. Like it was difficult. So after
didn't my life here difficult at the age of 14 to 18?
It's a long story, as I'm saying. From the family side, you know, a father is supposed to provide. Yeah. But when it gets to a particular stage and things aren't working well, and there's a collapse in the business or something, it's a big problem. So we have to fight, Alice. And
how many are you in the family? How many are you in the family?
We are 4.
How many girls?
2 girls, 2 boys.
2 boys.
Yeah.
Are you the eldest?
No, I'm the second born.
The second born.
Yeah.
And so, like, 2 comes after you.
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, 2 comes after me. 1 boy, 1 girl. Yeah.
So, how was your mom actually fending for all these kids, including yourself? Because you are 14, so it means those who are like behind you are going to be like, I know, not 14, but 8, probably 6.
My mom, I always give thumbs up to my mom, because my mom is not a lackadaisical woman. Anything she gets, she wants to, work with it, because she thinks her kids would eat. It gets to a time my mom has to carry stuffs and just be walking to friends she knows and give it out, like bras, kid stuffs, because the shop she had in town with the fire outbreak in Kumasi, KJTR, bent all my mom's stuffs. So it got to a time when she came home, she has to, go in for the first bill and go out with it to see 1 or 2 people.
So like your mom was having a shop at Central Market, and it got bent.
Yeah. And it's a long story, Mr. Bonez. I think this whole story is a lifetime. We have to talk about it, especially. Oh, it's not, but I don't feel shy like sharing it, because so many people who know me today have seen me working at Opokuwari before, at the bus stop of Opokuwari, where the woman sells fruit right in front of Amansia West Rural Bank. And that was after SHS, because I thought I can't stay home as a young girl. I have to work. So through someone, I met my boss, Mr. Jacob Futupo, who was an MTN boss, and he had those stands, and he recruited young ladies to, work for him. That was then the mobile money was intact. Yeah. So I started. Some people can come around. Why such a young girl, nice, beautiful girl? You were here. Don't you go to school? I just look at their face. I'll be like,
I mean, I'm in pay school now.
It's not that I don't like the school, but I know where I'm coming from. And I never gave up. I never gave up, because through that interval, my mom fell sick. My mom had a mouth stroke. So I had to, before I go to work, I have to bath my mom. I have to, give her something to eat before I come to work. I was doing that to and fro, making savings, and I have to rewrite my examination. It's the whole thing is the reason why I couldn't pass my mathematics in SHS. This is because our headmistress, may her soul rest in peace, Mark Davis. I would like to tell, I don't know, but during a final examination, that is the life of the student. A 3-year course of which I'm about to complete. And just within a short interval, they come around to sack you school fees. I was beaten. So the moment I got to my paper, I had forgot everything. Commerce, I had to, you know, just write what I know. It came out, it was a D. I was like, no, I still have to write this. I was working with Jacob. I told him I want to go and write. He gave me the opportunity. I went to write. I didn't get it. I told him, Mr. Jacob, I would write again. He said, okay. I had to go to the choir somewhere. I had to stop the job, get a maths teacher from UWAS. And God bless that man. He really helped me. He really, really helped me. And I started with the classes. Sometimes I used to walk from home to UWAS.
Where were you staying back then?
We're staying around Atasma, so
yeah.
There's a residential area there.
So you walk from Atasma to WOCOM school?
Yeah, just to go and learn. I can stay there because I know when I come home, I want to get the chance to, so I can stay there, silent place, and just study because I wanted to write. And by the God's grace, I wrote it and I had my B. When I finished the NOVDEC, I called my boss. He was like, okay, you can come back again because you're a good girl. You've been a good person. You've held my business. I went back to get money until I bought the forms to go to nursing training school.
So now, after school, after SHS, like you wrote receipt how many times? Twice. Yeah. It was as a result of how you were treated in the examination room that actually caused you your maths.
And even that particular bill, after school, I had to go and pay it because I wouldn't get my school certificate.
But you were denied
that moment of my life. And it really hurt me, like, but I never gave up. All I would like to say is that whatever being the case, that isn't it. You just have to, you know, put much effort and work on it. When I had the first one, if I'd been someone I was just reluctant, I'll be like, oh, after first paper I wouldn't write again. But I was like, no. Like, some people come, they just look down upon you. Be like, hey, now when I gonna have it now, what you're doing? Go school. Like, it seems as one most go school now.
And I won't go
because when they see me, how I relate to people, like I am very sociable, an extrovert. So they'll be like, now what how are you doing? Boss is saying or the man. I'm like, you don't know where I'm coming from, but I know one day what I want to do.
So growing up, what was the letter that you wrote to your future? Because, you know, growing up, all of us have that special letter that we keep writing. When I grow up, I want to be a pilot. When I grow up, I want to be a minister. What was that letter that you wrote? Okay,
I really love French. So I studied French as my elective subject in the SHS. I wanted to be a bilingual secretary. And also, an air hostess. I love how they dressed, but growing up, I just forget about it. And me entering into the nursing course was because of my mom. Because it got to a time, my mom, when she comes home, she would complain. I feel that I have edema, my feet are swelling, I'm tired. She'll be giving complaints, but because there is no health professional in the house, we don't tell, let's say, go to the hospital or do something. So after my mom felt sick, and I was like, no, I have to go into the health sector to see what is there and learn about the human anatomy, so that at least when I come home, that will be something I will use to help my family and protect them too and other people. So I went into nursing for passion. I just went into nursing because I wanted to know more about the human anatomy.
So now you find yourself in a family of 4 with your mom and other siblings and all that. Now, And then I spark and I say ignite.
Yeah, because nursing, when I was a kid, my mom would be like, "Hey, what would you be?" So I start fighting.
Now, I'm catch you.
Yeah.
But now one
me say me person me yeah hostess, me person me tina playing. But until I grew up and she had this ailment, then I told myself that.
So looking at where you're coming from, one person na we juma and ode ehwe ho e de bi so bo afie kakra now ejuma no u beja ko school na was there money enough to take care of you as a student?
All right.
That time, or you had help from somewhere?
All right. I would like to say I had help because I applied for a scholarship.
Okay.
I told God that, God, you know where I'm coming from. And after getting into the school, although the allowance would come, but that shouldn't be what I have to put my mind on. I have to, you know, see how to go for, like, complete the 3-year course. So I told God, God, I've applied the scholarship, help me. And by God's grace, I'm almost through. Yeah, for my 3 years, I think this is my last semester. Yeah, and Get Fund is taking care of me.
So how is nursing treating you now?
Oh,
nursing education?
Nursing is a noble profession because we are the number one people who come into contact with the patients. Doctors don't have that privilege, but nurses, we come closer to the patient and we speak one-on-one, everything. So they confide so much in us. Some of the patients, they can tell you everything about their family, where they are coming from, even get to the extent. Nurses, we do the philanthropy task the more because some people are coming from far places, remote areas. They don't have the resource. It's not everything that we have to channel to the social welfare. Sometimes maybe the staffs around, we put up money together, then we support the patient.
But sometimes, you know, tati in komowe wa bonting. Say nurses dear, omunyo, nurses dear, omumuadio, nurses dear, omusubanyo. Do you hear some of these comments?
Yeah, I hear about that. But that would be a problem because sabi obi afini fie bad or problem. Ayana se nurse and yare and doctor yare obi timi buza na nurse for so mo yare. Ayana mo represent yes nipa like moja oyemu we break down too. But nipa no busane on busane ho say anase nipa na o ka say nurse ni no or hygiene on busane say he for na nurse no ofri ba. What are the problems? Ne private issues and then all battle because obia yare ya o trend ho. Yeah. O yare pen why you're ase bibia ye wabufu. But it is up to the nurse now or attending to you to be calm with you and talk to you. So there is one code of ethic that say gerontology, the role of your duty. Whatever the case is, you have to sideline your problems and do your work. But sometimes, you know, I would like to advise nurses. Metimiaka said, per my interview, when staff nurses, rotation nurses, I mean, financial instability. They are mentally unstable.
Okay.
Because I know some of the rotation nurses, all those so obeji allowance, but na allowance name brano, naskana asan ewa is switching so because wa bobo se twane ho nyina ehia. Nti no obeba bedru adwumem de bia no ye frustrated. Nti ase oye bibi kakra bi na pushi na say it was so really good so. So and then I met and I was like, no. If per my experience enipa when your only source of income is your salary, you're just a step away from poverty.
Hold on for me. I think we need to dive into that conversation now. Yeah. I know you are the first runner-up.
Yeah.
For is it Miss
Ghana Nurses
Ghana
and Midwives,
Nurses and Midwives Training Association.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you are the first runner-up, and there is this project that you're embarking on, the Nursepreneur.
Yeah.
A nurse being an entrepreneur. How does it work? And is it practicable in your life and in the nurse, like in the life of other nurses out there?
Okay. The Nursepreneur is my own word. It's my innovation. I just had, it was just a discernment. I just had it and I was like, no, this is a big project. I have to work on it very well. Because before I was entering into the nursing school, I was an entrepreneur. I used to count huge sums of money. But when I got into the nursing school, I never quitted. And that is the little I have been doing, because I have little businesses I'm using to support myself as a student. And for that matter, I wouldn't say I'm learning anatomy, I'm learning a whole lot of nursing course, so I can't work. I would get a makeup contract, I wouldn't go or something. Or even if I become a staff, I can't be an entrepreneur. You can still be. There are so many nurses, senior staff nurses out there who have businesses outside here, whilst other youth are working for them. It's a way to create employment.
Let's talk about you being an entrepreneur. What are you into now?
Okay. Right now, I am a makeup artist. Aside that, I have my own mobile money business. And I ran a soap business as in for skincare. Yeah, it's a soap, a product I am building on my own. Like, I tried it and it's in the process to get through the FDA so that it will be published finally. So it's
and you ultra mobile money and I also soap business.
Yeah.
Skincare product.
Yeah.
And about
makeup and hairstylist.
And hairstylist as well. But do you get time for all these businesses, and how do you manage your time to manage these businesses?
All right. Okay, so yeah, Juma, no, it's not a 24-hour Juma. You call 6-hour shifts, and you go for 12-hour shifts. So it depends on my shifts. I will talk to you. What time would you want our contract to start? So if I have this, then I have to pack my nursing scraps and my uniform into my bag, go with it right after that, go to work, because I have to be doing the clinicals aside my business. I'm still in school, I'm not done, but I still go to clinicals. I have to go and work because I'm still a nursing trainee.
And you schedule anopa, let me say anopa 8. Nasa ebia makeup
afternoon
o pack o niema no
niema pe baby DS me pon ya nurse
you o shift ni wie na
hospital nurse
na so what was nurse you not have a break in there.
No.
So from one job to the other na anwumre so ba hwe say mobile we ni koya
so koya mobile we ni make say me no me run na FEA, like private,
okay.
Yeah. So it's not something say I'm a build a container outside, no.
Okay.
So it's just I don't know. Make us no idea me I was able to get at least 2 sums. Yeah.
Okay.
So one mommy could cry. I just use it a little.
Baby, I do be
yeah, because I believe you'll be rich is your mentality. And your mentality is what you would convert to make it a cash. That is the reason why Elon Musk and all the other big men are your margin. So when we say someone is richer, send your dream who said this person is a rich person.
The nurse, you are urging the nurse to take up other businesses to add to what they do.
Yeah.
And now, looking at how you are running all these things in your small way, is it working the magic for you?
Of course, it is, because life isn't easy. Because when you look at the steeply rising of cost in everything in the country, and we have to survive, we have to adjust to it, because you'll be boarding in and out, transportation, your feeding. So if you're supposed to get a private business that will support your daily in and out, at least you can use a salary for a project. It's a nice for a young girl for about 28, 30 years to get a plot of land. na wan kasa wasi fie at least when you 35 no or say yeah me be ya buy adwuma no this is what I got. It's no this is a way a nurses and healthcare workers will get the comfortability because no bebusa nurse be an student nurse be an adwin say or no or co school wa Ghana ha achinim die agi allowance or we your kwakotro IELTS no adwane ko or ko UK or ko train class or ko America. So are we going to train all our youth into the healthcare sector no mu wi o masan adwane no, but any pe be obi ape comfort. Maybe when they say that place isn't a place for greener pastures. Maybe life, I want to settle, open up my business, then I will tour around the world. Because I see Ghana to be a great country with freedom, sound mind. Like if you want to establish everything, it's going to work. It's a fruitful land. It's mepe misika nyina wa ha. Se meto kwan kra na me nko se me kotena and I make siki no. I would come. Maybe it will be a steadily. Settle here. Then I move around. I know when someone Singapore or Tokyo. I'm just exploring around the world. That has been my dream.
Now, I know a lot of professionals out there are watching and they're asking, Sophia, I say me okay, I say do na no. How possible is it to be in the nursing profession and still have other businesses to your side?
Okay.
The Nursepreneur.
Wait, I may power question. And son, I may be working on this project, may research very well. And this woman has really inspired me a lot. I think she's watching me. Mrs. Sarah Nana Yeboah Dankwa. She's a registered senior nurse at the emergency unit of Ghana Regional Hospital. And she is the president of Sangi Global. It's her own company. She has nursing services. She has the events and summits. She organizes programs. She does a lot. She's a mother. She's a wife. But when you go to the Ghana Regional Hospital, she's working. For about 25 years, she has been a nurse and still doing good. A multi-award-winning woman. Like when you see her, you see, yeah, she's a professional nurse, but she's doing other stuff. So she inspired me that no, I wouldn't like to take it far. Like I read about one woman, Luis Alton Alvarez. She's in the Ohio. She's a great woman, but she had a t-shirt, like building a t-shirt company. She loved to do, but she's a nurse, and she did it. So I told no, I wouldn't take it far. I'll bring it to Ghana. And I found this woman. I just mailed her, Madam Sarah, I'm so and so. She called me back, and this woman, I really love her. She told me, Sophie, you have a great idea. Let's work on it. This is a resolution to prevent our nurses from running away from the country. Let's help this.
Who is the most nurses are changing no mujane no?
I can't say because any party and I make an obia per comfort.
Yeah.
And obia expenses are odi for daily and I say weekly and I say monthly.
Yeah.
Say abofra meka ho you know how to manage your money as a youth.
Yeah.
And sa abofra beka ho and I say ekunu beka ho you see say expenses no ebeko high. So I thought say not just being as in some me share nurses alone no. Me share who say it will be a way to create job employment for other youth. Because nurse no ono no what job security. Ono no who say menya aban adwuma. Sa no she na me person mo yi from my dream say me wa aban adwuma bo so me so aban betua me can. No, you don't have to sit on your ass and be like aban betua me can. So at that hour period and what they call that? No, you have to work because this whole life is a risk. And you take it. So until you make the money, you don't need rest. You have to work every day. So maybe when they say, and say ono beko ono nurse, or beko ejuma, morning shift. We're creating a business. We'll be a boutique. We'll be a shop. No, I employ or before fra. But some you bet you any panic. On so nessa. I bet in your corner no. And I will be a role model to that youth. On the because hey, madam, on a call ya by a jumano. What be you say? And I miss me in Marco school. So it's something that
share with us like some of the fields that you think a nurse can still find herself or himself in there and still be active to what he does professionally as a nurse. Who the any makeup kakra.
Yeah.
The nurse for which we have for makeup the account as part time. Yeah. Minimum say soap making so. And also parazone making near the other. Maybe you into pastries near the other.
Yeah. I know one nurse guy. He's an orthopedic nurse and he's a photographer. Minim nurse back or your nurse or sign a driver. Minim nurse back or Bema or some breedy dogs. So like me all of the time I started projects. Me was away from me, not away from me. I want to join. So it's a society I want to create, as in the nursepreneurship. So it's a big innovation. I want all nurses to come on board, senior nursing staffs.
But are you offering training or something to them in a way? Probably there are people who have the idea. Oh yes, I would love to have something in addition to what I do. But maybe makeup okay, minimi soap okay. Do you intend probably with this Nursepreneur Agenda, trying to bring people together to train some of them to have special skill in an area or a field that they may have interest in there?
All right, so the agenda is to hit the nursing training schools because they are still in school. Until no on school no, we'll be running what do we call it? A skill programs, seminars, entrepreneurship seminars, as in Yebefa company. Not company no bad. This is how we make liquid soap. This is how we do parazone. This is how we bleach wigs. How we install frontals. So yebe penny pa omo ebe buasa nyamani. Nti yene si yebe call na Vrongo nursing training school. Ochna yebe call sunyani nurse or preacher sunyani crampon. That is why it's cool. I'm organizing that project, that program no this year.
Okay.
Mefa. Obia obaba betre so any panel obenya idea and aside that no I'm just praying to God say sa asema me toyin obinte an NGO to come and support. It will be a way say at the end of the day obi one only resource no but no idea we can support that person with a resource.
All right, so is the Nursepreneur Agenda. So just trying to get an extra work aside what you do. We can say multitasking and as a multiple streams of income. And then my abrabo emre.
True.
Because I had musizia and I had a bank account. And yes, I know odane to say a bank can kwana say Maya and any animal teaching. No more cross striking there.
So we have to be comfortable. Like we have to feel comfortable.
But Sophia, now let's talk about doing this, this campaign that you've started. Are people receiving it? And are you like? Do you have what it takes to actually execute all that you are dreaming about?
To be frank with you, it's not easy. And this project was what I took for my pageantry as in a project. This is my own innovation. It's not like me and Mitsunasi, I had the idea and I wrote about it into detail. So as time goes on, when I sleep, it's like a vision. I just get it, I write it. So I got to Miss Jimta or the pageantry. I've never been to a pageantry before. My first time I called pageantry was my first runner-up. So may you imagine it's okay, I'm coming from the health sector. If there is a national program, then it's a platform meeting me and selling me idea. So when I got there, no, the judges were like, wow, in TV that, like even the word Nursepreneur, how could you put it together to make it such a beautiful word? I was like, it's my own innovation and I'm working on it. But major crown, you know, It's not some magic crown, no. You go with your sash as a first runner up and stay back. You know, yeah, it's an eternal something. I'm working on it forever and ever, and to build a foundation, I will be supporting these nurses, as I said, through resources, skills, to build up their knowledge and what they have, the ideas. So I get how to execute it, you know. I said now, mega queen for Ghana nurses and midwives, you know. It's not easy getting people, but me imagine say, I have to invest. The more you speak, people listen. I've been to so many radio stations in Sunyani, and the more people hear it, it's like, Nursepreneur, what's that word? I'm interested. Can you please explain? So you see, I have about the Nursepreneur. Yeah. I have that flyer. So when someone asks, what's the Nursepreneur about? I just send you the flyer. It contains every detail you want to. Yeah. So we are championing nursepreneurship, a tool for building a versatile and financially stable nurse or midwife.
Share with us your social media handles. I know a lot of people would love to follow and get to know more about this, the Nursepreneur Agenda, and certainly support it in their little way, how they can go far with you. Okay. So share with us.
All right. So when you go to Instagram, I have Nursepreneur in small caps _GH. Yeah. And my Facebook, I have the Nursepreneur, as in the capital T, with a nurse and a space with a preneur. Yeah. And when you come to my Gmail, we have the nursepreneur@gmail.com. Yeah. So I have a contact. Maybe through this, I have a Telegram page that people would like to join for us to talk. So you can join me on +233 248 839141. +233 248 839141. So upcoming Saturday, I have a Zoom meeting. I think that flyer didn't come up here, but I have a Zoom meeting of which I will share the link on your Facebook page so that you can tap and come and listen. And when we talk about an entrepreneur, who is an entrepreneur? We have types of entrepreneurs. We have the specialist, the innovator, we have the builders, and as well, there are so many types of entrepreneurs.
So you need to know where you
type
fit in.
you want to fit in and know more about
and her name is Sophia Akumi.
Akumi, yeah.
Yes, and she's the first runner-up for Ghana Nurses and Midwifery Trainee Association. Yeah. It's JIMTA, right?
Yeah, JIMTA.
Okay, so now, are you single or taken?
I'm not married.
You're not married?
I'm not married.
So, to the boys who are asking me, please, she's not married. So you know. So she's the Sophia. When I share the article, somebody says, is this one the talk is singing about? Because she's fine, pa.
Because y'all talk, even y'all talk, how can you just sit down and get my name Sophia? Sophia is one of the names that Ghana had. Yenyom Dawson. Sophia, yeah, Dawson. So if I challenge me, I'm say, oh, you do the abonyom. If I didn't bonyom that, but me, I didn't the abonyom baby. So y'all talk, Charlie. It's a nice tune, and it's a very nice tune.
The Sophia's already dying for y'all talk, and it's normal. But she's not taking. So if you've been thinking about Charlie, you like it's normal. It's normal. All right. Hey, Pacho, Mama Kasangu mas when I'm saying, where's that make more free so? I said maybe some maybe I don't sound so queen. All right, so Sophia, any special shout out to special people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to thank God Almighty. It's by His grace that has brought me this far, and great thanks to my mentor, Mrs. Sarah Nanaya Boa Dankwa, and I will thank my family, my church, colleagues of the most noble profession, Sunyani Nursing and Midwifery Training College, my principal, Miss Victoria Amoa. I thank everyone who is watching me.
I was at Sunyani Technical University.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I know Sunyani area.
Yeah, SNMTC. We are the hands that curse. So I am caring. Yeah. So and a big thanks to you, Nana Kwame. Everyone who's putting much support. Like I love you guys.
All right, so you know the project is the Nursepreneur Agenda, and you just have to support it. She's still a student nurse. That's how you put it.
Yeah.
She's still in school and having other things to, adding. And yet time behind I say one way. So the old school and I have a page. Now you're not buying young funny page. Now what to hold cost strike and while you can actually start something, even if what you are being thought is not giving you the job that you need, you can actually start something and earn more for yourself. So let's help. I don't know, it's not only limited to nurses now. In wherever that you find yourself, just make sure your leisure time, you call something leisure. I don't really know if people still have leisure times, but make sure it pays off. Whatever that you invest in, if it's not, money is not in monetary terms always, but let it pay off, because in the long run, you can make money out of the time that you're spending today. If it is training that you are going through, it may not be paying you now, but later it will pay off. So make sure you add value to yourself day in, day out. The value you create for yourself will give you the cost to bargain tomorrow. If you remain where you are, nobody would spend a dime on you tomorrow, because you will be in the archives. I mean, value no year like 10 years ago. The same thing. But if you create more value for yourself, you have a cost to bargain. There are people who will actually walk to some places, beg for job today, but by the things that they do, tomorrow you beg them to pay them to stay. And it's very important. So create value for yourself. And I like this idea. So far, anytime you knock on my door, we are here to support it.
Right.
And I know Brass Sami will be watching Kesme Foundation there.
Okay.
And when you may be saying no, they can actually help and support it in a way. Thank you so much for making time with us. This has been the show with you in mind. I'm talking about Music Plus, reaching out to the world from the third floor of the house in Kumasi, Ghana, West Africa. My name is Nanosei Kese. Just call me Mr.Bonez, aka Mr. Incredible SKA. And I say many thanks to the team. Isaac behind camera X today, to Abe Kontonchina, the floor manager, to my sound people. Let me say thank you to Mr. Samo Sapon, and so to you, Nana Kwame, to my directors of this great show, to you, Whitney Truth, and also to you, Diva Stone, to my guys of the MC. I'd like to say thank you to you, Desmond Boati and Ezekiel, and to you, Sammy. You guys are just amazing. To my graphic and motions people, let me say thank you to you, Robert Sapon, to you, John Mark Levels, to you, Chantel, and to the rest of the guys up there. To the digital office, let me say thank you to you, Yao Pages, and to you, Trap, to you, Ray Charles Maffo, and the rest of the team, Nana B, and also to you, Gaza Stana. And also let me say thank you to my EODs and my TODs. I'd like to say thank you to you, Mr. Raymond Percy, to Eugene Ashante, to Samuel Adujemfi, to you, Kofi Inti, to Solomon Amkadi Eman, to Amos Lai, to Solomon Atiku, and also to you, Seth Manson, and the rest of the guys inside Accra and Kumasi. And also to you, for allowing some space into your homes, into your office, into your cars, wherever that you lock down, and enjoy the best and the piece of this great show. Live long where you belong. Do you no longer live alone? Just be strong like an album. Please and please don't buy like a python. You know how we do it? And this is Music Plaza show with you in mind. Gra!
Let's go!